If you're thinking about picking up a pair of reliable winter boots without breaking the bank, you've come to the right place. Budget snow boots have come a long way, and today's options deliver warmth, waterproofing, and durability that seemed impossible just a few years ago at these price points. The trick is knowing which boot matches your needs, because what works for shoveling the driveway might be wrong for a winter hike. I've done all the research, so you don't have to. And I'm breaking down 7 of the best budget men's snow boots on the market right now. All the product links are in the description below, so you can check them out whenever you're ready. Let's dive in. First up is the Nordiv 8 Mountaineer 1M. And honestly, this is the boot I'd recommend to most people looking for an all-around winter workhorse. It hits that sweet spot between a heavy-duty pack boot and a lightweight hiker, making it versatile enough for just about any cold weather situation you throw at it. The Thermalite insulation combined with that cozy faux fur lining keeps your feet toasty whether you're waiting for the bus or clearing snow off the car. What really stands out here is the fit. These boots run true to size with a generous toe box, which is actually a huge deal in winter footwear because it lets you wear thick wool socks without cramping your toes. Cramped toes equal cold toes, so this roomy design is a practical advantage. The waterproofing holds up well in snow and slush, though I'd recommend hitting the seams with a waterproofing spray right out of the box to extend that protection. The outsole provides solid grip on snow, though, like most budget boots, it can get a little slippery on pure ice. For daily winter use around town, running errands, or doing yard work in the cold, this is your go-to boot. Now, if you're dealing with seriously deep snow or extreme cold temperatures, the Rockmark snow boots step up to the challenge. These are built like tanks with that classic mid-calf design and a rubberized lower shell that creates an impenetrable barrier against slush and snow. Think of these as your heavy artillery for when a major storm dumps 2 feet of powder in your driveway. The rubber shell construction means zero chance of water getting through the bottom half of the boot, period. Users consistently describe the comfort as floating on air, thanks to that cushioned midsole that absorbs impact beautifully. The trade-off compared to the Nordiv 8 is that these are bulkier and less nimble, so you won't be winning any foot races. The rubber shell also doesn't breathe, meaning you absolutely need moisture-wicking socks to prevent that clammy feeling during longer wear. But for standing around in bitter cold ice fishing or working outside in harsh winter conditions, the Rockmark delivers warmth and protection that the lighter boots simply can't match. The L-Liter snow boots take a different approach entirely, channeling that muck boot DNA for wet and sloppy conditions. These shine brightest during mud season or in climates where winter means more rain and slush than actual snow. The synthetic shell wipes clean instantly and won't absorb water, so they stay light even when trudging through the worst mess. Picture coming home after a rainy winter day and just hosing these off, good as new. Now here's something important to know. These run small, so order at least a full size up from your normal shoe size. Once you nail the sizing, you've got a fantastic boot for quick outdoor tasks and messy conditions. The drawstring closure makes them easy to slip on and off, perfect for those backdoor boots you grab to take out the trash or let the dog out. They're not designed for deep powder or extended hiking, but for handling wet winter weather in the mid-30s temperature range, they're tough to beat. For anyone with mobility challenges or who hates wrestling with laces, the MySoft snow boots deserve a close look. That side zipper is genuinely game-changing. It opens the boot wide for easy entry, eliminating the struggle that can make traditional boots frustrating for anyone with stiff fingers or a bad back. The Thermalite insulation keeps things warm without adding bulk, and these are remarkably lightweight, reducing fatigue during longer walks. Those reflective details on the heel add a nice safety touch during those early winter evenings when visibility matters. This is an excellent urban walker for getting around on cleared sidewalks and salted streets. Just keep in mind that the sole can be a bit slick on icy surfaces, so save these for days when the sidewalks have been treated. A quick tip, lubricate that zipper with beeswax when you first get them to keep it operating smoothly all winter long. For the right user, the convenience factor here is absolutely worth it. The Next Path snow boots, which you will also find under the Hanani or Stapedia names, are the deep powder champions of this lineup. Standing at either 12 or 14 inches tall, depending on which version you choose, these basically function as built-in gaiters that keep snow out no matter how deep you're trudging. The secret weapon here is the removable liner system. You can pull that entire inner booty out at the end of the day, dry it by the heater overnight, and step into warm, dry boots the next morning. If you work outdoors or spend multiple days in winter conditions, that drying capability is essential for foot health and comfort. Compared to the Rockmark, which also handles deep snow, the Next Path gives you that liner advantage but sacrifices some ankle support since the soft upper doesn't provide much rigidity. These are phenomenal for sedentary cold weather activities like sitting in a deer stand, working a stationary outdoor job, or clearing out your car after a major snowstorm. Just don't expect to do serious hiking in them because the fit is more like wearing a sleeping bag on your feet than a technical boot. If hiking is exactly what you're after, the Free Soldier snow boots are hands down your best option on this list. These tactical style boots weigh almost nothing compared to the pack boots, coming in around 16 ounces per boot, which is practically sneaker territory. That lightweight design means you can actually walk 5 or 10 miles without your hips and knees staging a rebellion. I've heard from land surveyors who wear these every single day all winter long and swear by the comfort over distance. The flexibility allows for a natural walking gait, and you can even run in these if you need to. The outsole provides aggressive grip on varied terrain. Now the trade-off is clear. These prioritize movement over static warmth. If you stop moving in seriously cold weather, your feet will get cold because they rely on your body generating heat through activity. They're also water-resistant rather than waterproof, so standing water will eventually get through. But for winter hiking, rucking with a weighted pack, or any active outdoor pursuit, these deliver performance the heavier boots simply cannot. Rounding out the list, the Lackwar snow boots bring a modern tactical aesthetic that appeals to anyone who wants their winter footwear to look sharp rather than strictly utilitarian. The lightweight construction keeps fatigue down, and the aggressive tread pattern handles both urban environments and light trails confidently. You might see some marketing about advanced insole technology, but honestly, the real story here is just a well-balanced boot that looks good while getting the job done. One thing to note is these run narrow, so if you have wide feet, this probably isn't the boot for you since compression kills warmth. For average or narrow feet though, these offer a nice blend of style and substance. Consider swapping the stock insole for a wool one for even better thermal performance. So let's break it down by what you actually need. For everyday winter use around town, the Nordiv 8 Mountaineer 1M gives you the best overall balance of warmth, comfort, and versatility. If extreme cold or deep snow is your reality, the Rockmark or Next Path will serve you better, depending on whether you need that removable liner for drying. Dealing with wet, slushy conditions more than actual snow? The Aliter has you covered once you size up. Need maximum accessibility and ease of use? The MySoft zipper design is worth its weight in gold. And for the hikers and active outdoor folks, the Free Soldier is the only real choice because everything else is just too heavy and clunky for distance. One final pro tip, whatever boot you choose, spend a few extra bucks on a foil-backed wool insole to replace the stock one. That simple upgrade instantly boosts warmth on any of these boots. All the links are down in the description, so grab the one that fits your winter lifestyle and stay warm out there. If this helped you out, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.